Hey everyone, welcome back. Coffee Monk here. I recently finished up this base. I decided to make some changes to try to clear up some of the spaghetti over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is move all of this stuff kind of over here to the left. And then also, just to help with the ice and ammonia. So I have all of these connected, these four production facilities. And so what I think I want to do is I only need like 3 of them to produce ice and then 1 of them to produce ammonia. So I'm going to separate kind of the ice and ammonia so that way I'm not forced to be constantly either killing ice or burning ammonia. I mean, I need to do both of those, but I don't need to have them run continuously like that. So that'll just be an update cost I can avoid with if I rearrange this. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Just rearrange this and optimize it. Then this, this is I've done better work. I'm gonna fix this. It's supposed to be my end base here, and I want to make it look nice. So we're gonna clean this up a bit, and I still want to think about if I can figure out a way to fill in this gap that I'm occasionally getting. I mean, they're all stopped right now because I have loaded with I'm loaded with cryogenic science, but we're gonna try to fix this. So I'm gonna do that this episode, and then set up a little mall. I probably won't record the mall setup, but we'll get the I'm gonna get this fixed. So first, let's kind of clear up this. Oh, here, let's copy it and paste it. We'll just place it here for now. Wait, here. There we go. That way I can come back to it later if I need it. This did work pretty well for burning all this fuel, which is nice. Alright, so first let's get this moved over. Well, I got the space. Maybe we'll put this about here. Just eyeballing it. Don't need all of this. Okay, so overall, this worked pretty well. I just want to have it be in a different location. Maybe I want it on the other side. Around here. Man, this is a mess. Okay, so the belts here I'm cool with. These look good. So now I just gotta clean up how stuff gets there. Solid fuel was fine here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure all of this right here is good. And we'll need some pipes here. Because this will have a matching like this. Alright, so we are flowing. Oh, it's been stuck. Where's your ice, buddy? Cool. Actually, you know what I can do? I can pop into the editor and Alright, so I popped here over to Aquilo just because I wanted to do some mass deletion and I don't want to have to do it in the real game. So let's delete all these, undelete it. Alright, now my signs will flow. Alright, so yeah, in the map editor, I deleted all that so I got room. Now just looking at it, it appears to be working. No gaps now. Perfect. Alright, I think I got it all fixed. And it looks like they're all running full speed now. Still get the occasional gap, but that's... Alright, so I think this is what I'll have to do. I'll have to remove one of the beacons on the final one to get rid of this gap. And kind of make like a little stacker type deal. Because these do slightly overproduce. So I think this will actually work. Because I don't think I actually need that last beacon on this last one. So let me make this change to the rest now. Cool. Alright, let's make this change to the rest. Awesome. Alright, I think I got all the little details sorted out. We got so much science now. It's making so much science. Oh gosh. Let's shut this off for a second. Alright, no more gaps. Perfect. Alright, we got a fully running 28,000 science per minute, 20,800 science per minute Aquilobase. Now whenever a gap shows up, this just fills it in. I guess I just don't need the extra beacon in the last one because I am slightly overproducing collectively on all of them. Then I don't have to worry about trying to set stupid little timers. I can actually get rid of some stuff. I don't need the second belt. All right. Now I do want to test it really quick, so I might pop back over to the editor, where it'll be a little easier to do that. So let me save it. So now back in the map editor, what I'm going to do is just delete all of this, undelete it, and we're going to let the science flow. And just see if it works. All right, I'm going to let this run for about 10 minutes. Yeah, I noticed like this one, I just saw an output full, which is actually like, kind of great because that means I'm always going to have a full belt if the output on the last one's full. Yeah, and 29K per minute, 28.8, slightly over 28.8. It'll probably level out to 28,800 because that'll be limited by half a belt of production. Heck yeah, it looks so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's working great. All right, so it looks like this is doing pretty well, staying pretty consistent. So I'm gonna, and I haven't noticed any issues here for the last 5 minutes. So I think this will be pretty good. I do, however, notice my power is kind of, so I got to add a little more power. But that's okay. It's okay. Because we can always add more power. So let's do that right now. Okay, that'll cut down the power a little bit. At least when it's running. It's I got so much science. Like all of these sciences are full. I got tons stored. I got so much science, man. So I want to make sure both of these are full before I hook everything back up. Got another power unit set up, so we're pretty much all set on power now. Last thing I have to do now is just build a construction. So obviously these use fuel cells, so I gotta get some fusion power cell production set up, and then plus production for other things. So I might use this area right around here for other production stuff, or maybe over here. I'm not really sure yet. But I do want to get this lithium brine as well. So this patch has 730. So this will last a while with all my mining productivity, and plus I have the legendary pump jacks, so I get the 16% resource drain, so that's really nice. But I do want to hook up this other brine and build a production area, so that's going to be the last thing I got to do. But the good news is I have my Aquila science all fixed. I got I'm getting 2 fully stacked green belts. And I fixed a little gap in my belt by adding this little end piece and taking off the beacon. So, all right, so I got most of my production set up. So let me kind of walk through everything I did. I set up another stack here of these rocket fuel production, but these just store the rocket fuel for rocket launches. This is kind of way too much, but that way I always have extra in case I'm heavily launching rockets. Then over here, I collected all this lithium brine, so I got all this set up. So now I can start pumping that in. Then I combine that. I have it all the way connected over here, so this is all connected now. But I did need some of it for my production. This is very haphazard and random, but I wasn't too concerned about that. So I have a little extra ammonium production here. I have some ice being converted to ice platform. I have a ton, so I'm probably not going to need much more because I think I'm actually done with this whole planet for the rest of this playthrough. But I got everything pretty soon I need. Hot fluoroketone, and cooling. The cool fluoroketone. I got that stored in barrels in case I need to ship it off anywhere. I have some basic and regular lithium. I have a ton of this, so I only have one of each, and then one of each of the production facilities. I actually do want to put some modules in those just to save on the brine, so let's do that. There we go. Actually, you know what? I don't need efficiency modules in these because I'd rather save the brine in case I need it. All right, cool. So that makes lithium and the lithium plates. And down here, I have railgun and epic railguns. Mostly I'm going to be waiting on carbon fiber and quantum processor. That's going to take kind of forever, really. So I do want to get some of these eventually. I saw that these had a bigger range, like 60 range compared to 40 range. So not a huge deal, but you know, it's nice. Here's my quantum processors that I'm going to be making. So I just began waiting on this legendary carbon fiber. The rest of the stuff I've been shipping in. It gets the hot fluoroketone down here. I just unbarreled the barrel, and that made it kind of easy to ship the hot fluoroketone over. And then the excess barrels I just convert back to steel because I'm not really too worried about the amount of steel I have these days. I did set up another cryo plant for both regular and epic, but I already got more than I probably will ever use, so I'm not... this will be fine. And then I just set up a fusion reactor of each. Well, oh, the hot fluoroketone is output. That's why it's weird. Sorry, I guess I gotta fix that. I didn't realize that was, for some reason I thought that would be input for both, so I gotta fix that. I might add another cooling fluoroketone down here. And then last thing here is I had these fusion reactors. These, again, are no rush. I'm just waiting on the quantum processors, but I already have a bunch. I probably don't even need more than this. So I'm going to cap it here and I'll be done with those. So not a huge priority to get these quantum processors done. And the last thing I wanted to do is make some epic fusion reactors. I'm still waiting on all this stuff to get shipped in. The big thing here is I don't have any epic portable fusion reactors, so I got to get set up like something on Novice to make these things, because these things require legendary uranium fuel cells. So I need to figure out a way to get legendary uranium. So I got to set up some type of upcycling thing for that. And I already have like 100 of these made, the regular version, so I don't need any more regular versions. I could set up some type of upcycling thing, which I may do still. I don't know if it's worth it, but I might. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. In fact, maybe I will do that. I might set up an upcycling for these. So, all right, but this is the completion of my Aquila base. This will do, 28,800 signs per minute. I can make all the stuff I need, both regular and epic. It's got plenty of power from my fusion reactors, and looks pretty good. Kind of a fun little planet, I think. I got tons and tons of lithium, so. All right, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate you following along, and I'll catch you in the next episode.